Hello and welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy. When last episode we played through, well, it's already here because of course it is. I just started up the game and it's already there waiting for me. Well, I was going to say that in this episode we are going to be exploring a brand new galaxy, but it turns out there's a Pracer comet waiting for us in the galaxy that we explored in the last episode yesterday. And I was kind of hoping, in fact, you know what, I'm going to grab this one up just to be safe, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. I probably won't do this first try, but we'll see. Because I mentioned at the end of the last episode that there's a prankster comet waiting for us in the ghostly galaxy, and that we might have to do it in that episode, but we ended up not having to do it. We ended up having to do it in the next episode, and I knew we were going to have to do it in this episode at some point. I just didn't think we were going to have to do it first, because the Daredevil comet is already here, so let's go fly to this galaxy. And tackle Bouldergeist's Daredevil run. No Luma Shop this time, no life mushrooms, no extra 1-ups, just the one life that you're given from the beginning. Or the one health one, I should say. So, Bouldergeist is a pretty tough boss, as I'm sure you may remember from the last episode. So to do it without getting hit, pretty tough. Alright, so the strategy for defeating Bouldergeist is pretty much the same as it was in the last episode. You just have to be more careful when it comes to dodging the rocks. And that's really the only other piece of advice I have is just be more cautious when it comes to not being hit by any of the rocks or any of these things, because one hit from anything will defeat you immediately. And they're not too bad. Like, the first wave isn't too bad. It's just when he starts smacking down with his hands, like when his hand, the second phase, when he starts smacking you with his hands, that's when things get a little tougher. I do have a little trick to make that a little bit easier, but it's not that, I mean, it doesn't help too much, but it does help a little bit, and every little bit does help in the grand scheme of things. But no matter what, come on, hit him, there we go. Okay, I was trying to get him away from the rocks so that it would hit the boulder guys instead of the rocks, and I was successful, and first phase done. So the trick to make this a little bit easier is when he starts shooting rocks at you, or starts throwing rocks at you, you can actually hit the rocks with the star bits to shoot them out of the air so that they don't hit you. And the reason I don't recommend doing that often is because you can sometimes get distracted by shooting the rocks, and as a result you stop paying attention to your environment and then you die. But it's a good trick to use if you choose to do it. Alright, let's try this again. I have a lot of star bits this time, so I'm gonna try not to get distracted. It certainly does help to shoot those rocks out of the air. It just sometimes it might be more trouble than it's worth. You also want to make sure you don't accidentally hit any of the boo rocks, because if you do that, then obviously you're going to waste. You're going to destroy one of the only things in the area you can use to actually attack boulder guys. But we did manage to get 2 hits off there because there were 2 boos in that set of rocks, so got lucky there. Only one. Oh no, there's going to be a second one right there. Okay, there we go. Let's try to get them both. Go now. There's 1 hit. There we go. Okay. And then we just got to get 1 more brew from this room, or from this wave, and yep, I swung that one a little bit too hard. Go, 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 go! Come on! One of them needs to hit, or I'm gonna be too far away. I keep getting too far away. Okay, let's go a little bit closer, and there we go. Overall tactics, still the same. You use the same strategy to defeat him. The only other tactic I have for you is to just use starbits to shoot the rocks out of the sky before they get the chance to hit you. Other than that, same boss battle as before, just you can't get hit. You got a star! Bouldergeist Daredevil Run. Ghostly Galaxy, 38 power stars. You increase your starbit count to 2,379. Save your game, and no, because you still have a lot more work to do this episode, but we did get the most difficult one out of the way. The only thing I was worried about in this episode was the Daredevil comet, and now that we've done that, it should be smooth sailing for the rest of the episode. So we have 3 new galaxies to explore. This galaxy, that galaxy, and the one outside the kitchen dome, the Hungry Limo one. We're going to start with this one right here, and this galaxy is Bubble Breeze Galaxy, so let's go ahead and fly here. And tackle through the poison swamp. Yes! Welcome to the galaxy. Okay, so, brand new gameplay mechanic coming up ahead, and it's going to be pretty simple initially, but it gets hard real quick. So, what do you have to say, Sign? Hey, before you ride any bubbles, let yours truly Fillboard bend your ear for a sec. You can move around in your bubble by holding down A, but do it while your cursor is blowing on the bubble. If you go too far to one side, use the cursor to blow on the other side. Yep. It's really that simple. Just, if you want to move your bubble to the left, you want to put your cursor to the right side so that it blows to the left. If you want to go right, move your cursor to the opposite side so that it blows to the right. And it's just, etc., etc. You get the gist. Blow from the right to go left, blow from the left to go right, blow from underneath to go above, and blow from above to go underneath. So once you have that control scheme down, you want to navigate your way through the swamp, because you can't navigate the swamp any other way. You have to use the bubble. And what we're doing here in the bubble is collecting 5 star chips. Star chip number 1 is going to be located right there. For star chip number 2, you want to follow this trail of coins. Like so. By the way, if you bump into the fans, it doesn't matter. You won't fall. There are things you can bump into that will cause you to fall into the swamp, such as these mines. So just don't hit those. Also, star chip number 3 is going to be right here, and we're going to go around this way, still following the coins, so that we don't follow the path of the mines. You can just let yourself follow the path of the wind here to grab your 4th star chip, and then go around this way. This is going to be a tricky part right here. I recommend waiting until this goes all the way down, then sneaking up above it to go past it. And then once you collect your 5th star chip, the launch star will spawn in the center of the area. So again, you want to wait for the minefield to go for the mine to go to one side, then slip past the other. Go to the center, drop out pressing the Z button, and then shake your Wii remote to launch yourself over to the next area, which is a little bit tougher than the last one. The power star is right there to the right, but we got to go through a little bit of a gauntlet first. Now, this still isn't too hard, but it is definitely tougher than the first section. So again, you want to start off by following the trail of coins, making sure you go left here to avoid hitting the mine. You want to wait here until an opening presents itself inside this wood log right here. If you want some extra coins, you can head over here to go ahead and hit this. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought it was going to be coins. Turns out it's an extra bit of star bits. So you definitely want to make sure you get the star bits, because the more star bits you have, the better off you'll be in the long run. Then once you get all the star bits you need, you can head back into the wood log. I missed my opportunity, but there's going to be another one coming around just a second. So we can just use this to carry our way forward. Again, you want to hit this. This is the one. This might have been the one I was thinking of that had all the coins in it. A big array of coins right here, but coins don't really help us out all that much since we haven't lost any health points yet. And if we get hit by anything, we're just gonna fall into the swamp. You want to follow the wall around as it rotates, and then we got a little bit of a breakpoint right here. So there's 2 ways we can go here. What does the sign tell us? It tells us east, path for experts only. South, shortcut. If you're new to the game and you don't like this mechanic, like you think it's a little too finicky, you don't like using it, I highly recommend you just go south in order to skip this section entirely. But there are some pretty nice rewards waiting for you if you take the right path, so we're going to do that. I'll show off the right path, because the south path is really easy. You just go straight down and then you're done. I'll show off this path. Can I make it in time? Yes, I can. I'll show off this path for anybody who wants to try their hand at it. We're going to follow away here, collecting all the coins that we want for some extra coins. And then now we've met back up to where we were. This is the path we could have taken from the island that just heads us south. Pretty simple. Now then, this is going to be the trickiest part right here. None of this is required, but I like to go after the extra reward since it's not too bad. Again, you want to wait for the mine to go to one side and slip past it to get the reward on the other side. This is the hardest part. Wait for the mine to go above you so that you can slip past the opening, and then do the same thing again. Also, something else I should mention is that the further away from the bubble you are, the slower you go. But if you're right next to the bubble, you're going to get a sudden burst of speed. So, something to keep in mind if you're trying to control how fast you go. Anyway, again, just follow the path of the coins that we spawned in by by touching that gold coin, and that will take you straight to this box right here with a minefield in your way. But if you stick along the wall, you should be able to get past it no problem when the mine is out of the way. And then drop out of the bubble right here, and then you can just jump up into the Power Star. You got a star through the Poison Swamp. Bubble Breeze Galaxy, 39 Power Stars. Galaxy completes. High score updated to 80 coins. You increase your starbit count to 2,471. Save your game, and no, we still have some more Power Stars to collect in this episode. So let's go ahead and open up a brand new galaxy. Buoy Galaxy. I think I said that wrong, but whatever. Let's fly here. And start up the Floating Fortress. So we're not actually going to be going after the main power star here. We're going to, first things first, dive into the water, like so. Press the, jump into the air and press the Z button to do a deep dive down. And now that we're down here, there's a hidden power star that we're going to go after. So what you want to do is swim down to this cannon right here, wait for a torpedo to come out. Then once it gets its attention on you, you want to quickly swim to the other side of this glass container right here to trick the torpedo into crashing into it. And then you want to swim into the green pipe, like so, to take you to the location of the secret star. It's right inside that glass container right there, and the way we get it is the same way that we got to this area in the first place. You want to get the attention of one of the torpedoes. They're probably all going to crash into each other right here. Oh dear God, okay, I didn't want to swim. That was not part of the plan. If you fall through the water, you can always just head back over to the green pipe to try again. But I'm going to get a coin real quick, just to make sure I can replenish my health, and the coins are right here. I said the coins are right here. There we go, okay. Yeah, if you fall through, not that big a deal. Just make sure you head back over to the green pipe, and you can try again. You want to get the attention of one of the bullet bills, and then have it follow you along this pathway right here, and then have it crash directly into this glass container, like so. Unlike the torpedo, to bait the torpedo, you just need to get behind whatever you want it to crash into, and it'll just charge straight into it. But for a bullet bill, you want to stand in front of the thing you want it to crash into, and then move out of the way at the last second. But you'll notice something. This power star is green, not yellow. What does that mean? Well, let's collect it and find out. You got a hidden star, the secret of Buoy Galaxy, 40 power stars. High score updated to 4 coins. You increase your starbit count to 2,485. And a new chapter has been added to the storybook.
You rescued a green power star. These stars have a special power. Ask the green lumas about them. After all, they will transform into green power stars someday.
Save your game. No, we still have some more work to do in this episode, but first things first, we're going to head over to the green lumas, as requested, and see what they have to say.
Thank you for helping me. I am a guardian of the trial galaxies. To restore the doorway, we will need the power of 2 others like me.
Yes, that is correct. So this is a green launch star, which is currently inactive, but there are 2 other green power stars hidden somewhere throughout the galaxies. And once we collect all 3, we'll be able to activate this launch star and travel our way up. Can I go into first person mode? Yes I can. Up, is it there? Yep, there it is. We're going to go up to that planet one day when we get all 3 green power stars and complete the trial galaxies. And they're all very, very challenging. They all feature sort of spin-off mechanics, so some of the mechanics that we've used throughout the course of the game, such as what we just did, the bubble breeze mechanic, stuff like that, is going to be put to the test in those trial galaxies, but that won't be for a very long time. Anyway, what does Mailtoad have to say?
You're there from Luigi! Hey.
Bro, I got a star, but now I can't get back. The picture shows where I am. Help me!
Where is that place? It looks like familiar, but then again, let me give you this picture so you won't forget where Luigi is. Whoa.
Yep, so once again, Luigi needs our help, and in case you don't recognize where that is in the Battle Rock Galaxy. So we're going to head back to the Fountain Dome and go rescue our friend Luigi, who once again, we previously needed to rescue him from the Good Egg Galaxy, but now he needs our help in the Battle Rock Galaxy. So we're going to go ahead, step inside the fountain, and return once again to Battle Rock Galaxy to go lend Luigi a hand. And there's only 2 more Power Stars we need to collect from Luigi. This is the first one, and there's going to be 1 more after this. Anyway, let's fly to this galaxy. And go rescue Luigi from Battle Rock Barrage. Alright, so for the first part of this level, you just have to retrace the steps of what you did previously. So, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead in the video until we get to the part where you actually need to rescue Luigi. And in case you don't know where that is, basically what you have to do is you have to get through the gauntlet where you're riding a platform. So, once you get to the end of the part where you ride the platform, that's when you need to start looking for Luigi. So that's where the footage is going to skip ahead to. Alright, we've arrived at the end of the platform ride. So now, the regular Power Star that we can collect to end the level is right here. But if we check the letter that Luigi sent us, we'll notice that he appears to be on the underside of one of these platforms, trapped in a glass cage. So if we go ahead and long jump our way underneath this platform, we will see that Luigi is trapped inside here. And the way we rescue him is the same way we get the Power Star out in the first place, which is by going over here and getting the attention of one of the bullet bills. So, just like last time, you want to first break this glass container with starbits in order to create a clear... Oh, never mind, okay. I like to typically break that starbit path... Here, I'm gonna pause. I like to typically break that starbit container first to make sure we have a clear path from the bullet bill dispenser to this first platform. But we got the bullet bill pass first try, so we don't need to do that anymore. But what we do need to do is jump when we're going around this side to make sure the bullet bill has enough space to clear the gap, then lead it around the pillars and to the glass container to free Luigi. Wow, I thought I'd go crazy in there. Try to save me sooner next time, bro. Yeah, you want this Power Star, right? Only if you tell Rosalina I found this one.
Yeah. Look at me, Luigi. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got a hidden star, Luigi Under the Saucer, Battle Rock Galaxy, 41 Power Stars. High score updated to 6 coins. You increase your starbit count to 2,571. Save your game. No, we still have some more work to do in this episode. Nope, don't go back into the fountain. We're done with the fountain dome for now. We're headed back to the kitchen to go explore the Buoy-based galaxy some more. But you may notice that we have... that was another green Power Star. We found 2 of the 3 Power Stars in the same episode. Don't worry, we will not be finding the 3rd green Power Star in the same episode. It's going to be quite a while before we find that 3rd one. But we will find it in due time. Before we head back to the kitchen, let's go ahead and say hi to Luigi. Because why not? Finding Power Stars is harder to work than I thought, but if I don't give my all, the universe will fall into Bowser's claws. Yes, to recap, there's only 1 more green Power Star to collect, and there's only 1 more Luigi Power Star to collect. However, I will say that they are not one and the same. The next Luigi Power Star is not going to be a green Power Star. But that's a little bit a ways away to worry about. So for now, we're going to return to the kitchen. This episode actually ended up being longer than I thought. I knew we were going to have to do the Ghostly Galaxy Daredevil combat. I didn't know we were going to end up searching for Luigi's second hidden Power Star. So it ended up being a little bit longer than I had originally anticipated. But no matter, because we're going to head to the Buoy-based galaxy once again. And this time actually tackle the floating fortress.
Yes.
Welcome to the galaxy. Okay, so just like before, we're going to want to dive our way into the water, and we do still want to get the attention of the torpedo, but we want to set its sights on a different target. So we don't want to worry about, we want to completely ignore the glass container that has the green pipe. We do still want to get the torpedo's attention though, so let's get its attention, then turn ourselves around, and swim towards this glass container right here. Again, you want to make sure you go to the other side, so that it is actually going to hit the thing we want it to hit. There we go. It's headed towards it, and then once this thing gets knocked out, the rest of the fortress rises to the top. So now let's return up to the surface, turn ourselves around, and begin our adventures on the floating fortress itself. So let's go ahead and head up here, jump our way out. Alright. Now, once we get on here, there's going to be a series of chips we have to collect, and I believe they are pulsar chips. So first things first, we're going to want to wall jump our way up here, backflip our way over this cannon, and then wall jump our way up here before this thing is going to push us off. And there's some Octumas waiting for us up here. You can either spin them out of the way. Oh, I failed that miserably. Don't worry, we'll get them this time. You can either spin them out of the way like this, or you can jump on top of their heads like that. Entirely up to you. But either way, you want to move past these swamps quickly so that they don't crush you. And then keep moving past this third one, long jump past the cannon, and then as soon as we spin this gear up top, we are going to discover, if I can spin it, that now these platforms have started spinning, and here are those pulsar chips I was mentioning earlier. The first one's going to be waiting for us right there. Number 2 is going to be next to this Goomba, like so. Number 3 is going to be down here on top of this swamp. Did I say womp? I think I meant to say thwomp. If I said womp, I meant to say thwomp. I think. I get them mixed up sometimes. But those are the first 3. 2 more to go. Going to be a little bit further up. Number 4 is going to be waiting for us all the way up here. Like so. And then number 5 is all the way at the top of the fortress. So just bounce your way off of this thing right here to grab the Pulsar chip. Then simultaneously grab onto the Pulsar to pull yourself up to the next planet. Like so. Then you want to stay away from the waves, the shock waves that are being sent around the planet to get to the all the way to the other side. And then spin this right here. And simply dive down and grab your next Power Star.
Oh, yeah.
You got a star, the Floating Fortress, Buoy-based galaxy, 42 Power Stars. Galaxy complete. High score updated to 6 coins. You increase your starbit count to 2,604. Save your game. Yes, because that is actually the do of this episode. I had originally intended to do the Hungry Luma Galaxy this episode, but this has been going on for a little bit longer than I anticipated. So next episode, we're going to tackle the Hungry Luma Galaxy right here, and then we're going to go face off against Bowser Jr. So, that's next episode. But for now, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Hope to catch you all later today for some more Super Mario Galaxy. Goodbye!